Welcome back to Elden Ring. In this video we're going to be taking a look at an insane rune farm that's going to get you 600,000 runes per hour. And just quickly before we get any further into the video, if you're not currently subbed to the channel, make sure you do sub, turn notifications on. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, all support is greatly appreciated. And if you want to support me further as a creator, then check out the links in the description, and let's get into it. So what we are doing is we are starting at Gatefront, so you will begin the game at the first step. Make your way up the north road, come to Gatefront, and then we are going to head southeast over this way to this bridge. So when you make it to this bridge, you're probably going to see my beacons. I can't believe he actually attacked me. But what you're going to do is come off the path to the north and follow this dirt path. And in a second, when I can get myself out of combat, what we are going to do is from the bridge, you're going to come up the north path and you're just going to follow it until you get to the very end, like where the turn starts. So if we head to that beacon now, so along the path you're going to get a few groups of enemies, just ignore them, including this big dude. And when you get to this church, what we're going to do is head out to the back of the church. So to the northeast side of it. And hidden away there is going to be a portal. So you're going to examine it. And you are going to travel to another location. So when you get here, this is the Dragon Barrow. What we're going to do is jump on our mount again. And we're going to head southeast to the first of the two beacons. And I'll show you when we get there exactly what we need to do. Obviously grab your golden seed from that tree on your way down. And when we get to the beacon at the very beginning of the bridge, we're going to see a site of grace. We're going to go and touch grace as we always do. I really hope she's given consent this time. So I'm going to rest in order to reset all the aggro of the enemies. And then what we're going to do is get back on our mount. We're going to go north slightly. We're going to then head east around this corner. And we're going to just carry on this path around here, heading east. And then what we're going to do is go down here, so go pretty much to the edge, and then start going down. There's going to be poison traps. They won't do too much damage, if they do any at all. I mean, I'm kind of poisoned now, but what we're going to do here is just carry on across this bridge. And I've got an extra little tip to get 40,000 plus runes instantly before we start this farm. So just carry on. At the very end, you are going to see a site of grace. So we are going to touch grace. So when you get to this site of grace, you are going to pass time until nightfall. And once you have done that, we're going to turn around. We are going back on that bridge that we came across. And just for those of you interested, this is called Lenny's Rise, this site of grace. And is really far east from where you start. So what we're going to do is we are going to annoy this knight's cavalry. And then what we're going to do is slowly zigzag up the path, making sure that he doesn't hit you. Just keep slowing down every now and then. Just keep zigzagging. Just make sure that he is behind you at all times. And what you are going to see is enemy failed. You'll see at the bottom right, we just got 42,000 runes for doing nothing. I'm going to pop a flask again, just to be on the safe side. You'll see that he's no longer down here. And I've seen a lot of people saying that he keeps teleporting back to the bridge. What you need to do is make it take a little bit longer. So zigzag on the poison traps. Boost up a little bit when he's right behind you, like when he comes on camera. And then once you've boosted, slow down again and like slowly make your way zigzag up the path. And as soon as you get to the top, you'll get the kill. and you'll get the Ash of War and the runes. A little bit tricky, it can take a few attempts, but it definitely does still work. It's not been patched. So now what we're going to do is pass time until morning. And just in case there was any lag on that section, apologies, but AVG decided to do a random scan. So now what we're going to do to start the farm is we are going to jump on our mount and head west. Go down this hill, and you are going to spawn an angry bull that is just here. So make sure it spawns in, and then get it to roll off the edge. And as long as you see it roll off the edge, you're going to get 1,952 runes. Then you can either fast travel straight back to the site of grace, or you can just rest if it's faster, if you're not running the game on an SSD. And then once you've done your resting, you get back on your mount, make your way down the hill. You have to see this ball roll off the edge, otherwise it doesn't give you the runes and it can easily kill you. So efficiency will build up the more you do it. I obviously need to go back and grab my runes very quickly. So I'm going to grab my runes, and then what we're going to do is get the ball to spawn in. We're going to make it angry. It's going to go straight off the edge. Hopefully we don't follow. 1,952 runes. Back we go, up the hill. Then all you do is rest at the site of grace. You jump back on your horse. And as long as you can do this efficiently, so the more you do it, the more practice you get, the easier it will become. You've got to be really careful. And as I said, if you do not see the ball roll off the mountain, you are not getting the runes. But that is all you have to do. You need to rest at the site of grace. You need to back out of the menu. You need to jump on your mount. And then ride your way down this hill. And as soon as you see the ball spawn in, do a little turn. Get out of its way. Watch it go off the edge. Boom. 1,952 runes. What you can do, if you want to, is head back to the first step. This is probably going to be best if you're doing the dragon, because the dragon gives you 74,000 runes, or 75,000, and what we are going to get is an item that's going to boost your, the runes you earn from doing things in the game for a limited amount of time, and it's going to boost it by 30%. So instead of getting 75k for the dragon, you are going to get yourself, I think it's about 95,000 or something like that. It's a crazy amount of runes. So I'd recommend using this item for the dragon. However, you can use it for the Knights Cavalry. You can use it for the bull farm. I don't reckon the bull's going to be anywhere near as good as a big amount of runes in one go. But if you just head west from the first step, make your way all the way down here. So follow the route we've taken. And what you're going to do when you get here is just drop down onto this. And then make your way onto the beach. I believe I've got this item with this character. And all you're going to do is come over to this waterfall. Be careful, there's a skeleton ambush here. I've already got it. But over here, right where my horse is now, there's going to be an item there. And what you're going to do is pick that item up. And then use it from your inventory. And it's going to give you 30% extra runes for a limited amount of time. Just make sure if you're using the item for the dragon, you don't actually use it until you're very close to killing the dragon, because I'm pretty sure you will not get enough time for the item to last long enough for you to take the dragon down, so you'll just waste the item and you won't get the bonus runes. So that was a look at an insane rune farm on Elden Ring, and what we're going to do is leave the video there. So let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it.